and energy, you should most definitely join the link right there in the video description. Click it, you get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get on over there. Check out the catalog. Get you some. Get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. SETI University. We talking about over 2,000 fire breathings, fire spitting presentation, family, on all the subjects that you know and love from General Sarasun Seti. Plus, we got the Grandmaster teachers, hand-picked documentaries and lectures. Man, it's all fire. There's not another website on the planet that can compare, compete. If you are a Black history truth seeker, then this is mandatory, family. Get over there. Become a member today, and everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. We're going live tonight. We're going to be talking about the brother Roger, what's his name? Fortson, who was shot down by Florida police officer. We most definitely going to talk about that. It's too raw for YouTube, so get on over there to Patreon. Be in the house as we drop down an obvious interpretation from the the streets, from the family, from the community that you need to hear, family. And SETI is on Patreon, on Rumble, getting ready to rumble on Rumble. I want you, if you haven't gotten over there, that's not your platform, then join me as we invade, you see, the so-called Western establishment, political establishment, and shake shit up. You most definitely want to buckle in for that ride. Subscribe to Rumble. The link right down in the video description. It'll be in the chat. For all the family out there that donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, link right there in the video description is in the chat. Donate. I click it, donate. I thank you. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. All right, family. Here we go. We talking about the gang joins in the Kendrick versus Drake beef, Dissin Rick Ross. And, I had to weigh in on this shit here. You know what I'm saying? And, listen, it's some songs that I most definitely like from the game. I don't even see how this nigga got even in the conversation. You see what I'm saying? It's just obvious, nigga, that you clout chasing. You see what I'm saying? You and you don't even, where is your place in this beef? Under the circumstances too. Because this nigga Drake is being called out for pedophilia. You see? Yeah, the game washed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say he got them lyrics, nigga. I listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga. No, it ain't even, that was whack. You see a lot of niggas out there talking about that shit was fire. That shit was whack. You see what I'm saying? We can't boost the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, if it was really his motherfucking beef, if he was really beefing with a nigga, then that would cause a nigga to rise to the occasion. And because he know it's a clout chasing move, it wasn't to no level where it even deserved a response. Now, like I say, We all know Rick Ross was the CEO and shit and this, that, and the third. That's obvious. We know that. You see that, but at the same time, a lot of people want to hold it against him, and we will hold it against him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, how many of these niggas out here that's rapping is ops and shit? Yes, I mean, all these niggas is quick to go to the damn get up there in court and snitch and shit and all that. You see what I'm saying? So if you're gonna call this nigga out, for his past, then you got to call all these niggas out. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Man, listen here, man, listen. And for, because it's all about lyrics. You see what I'm saying? For me, it's all about lyrics. You feel me? That's what it's about. This is hip hop. Now, if we gonna start pulling resumes, it's gonna be a whole lot of niggas out there. One of your favorites, and they ass is on the list for being a goddamn op or snitching and this, that, and the third. So if we're gonna do it, let's do it. Okay? It'll be a long list of motherfuckers out there. I listen to both, and I say, but I gotta ask, I say, well, what the fuck would cause Rick Ross to cut into Drake? I'm thinking, you niggas making music together. Y'all niggas, y'all making music together. What would make Rick Ross cut into Drake like that? You know what I'm saying? And from my understanding, Drake called Rick Ross' name out on the song first. You see, he calls the nigga's name out first. And so I think what the song he put out there, was it Champagne Moments or whatever? Yeah, he said Game used to be a stripper. Man, I was trying to figure out, was that a Photoshop? So you mean to tell me that shit was real? Oh no, man. Peace, family, peace. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, so nigga, that right there, that right there could seal the game right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, but I tell you what, you know what I'm saying? Out of everybody dissing and shit, you can see Rick Ross was having fun. You see what I'm saying? He was having fun with his flow, smiling and shit, flossing on motherfuckers. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I can respect that. I know a lot of motherfuckers. I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't rob no motherfucking body. He didn't rob nobody. He didn't. For whatever motherfuckers say. And like I say, if we're going to start calling niggas resume, it's going to be a whole lot of resumes out there. You feel me? It's going to be a whole lot of motherfuckers that you can call out. No doubt about it. No motherfucking doubt about it. And so I listened to Rick, and I believe it was one of the underrated responses in all this motherfucking going back and forth. You see what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to do it. You see what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas want to talk about the nigga, he what's that, Wingstop and shit. And yeah, the nigga, he hefty. He is. The nigga got about 4 bellies. He do. You see what I'm saying? He be, he quick to pull his mouth and that's how he is and shit. But hey, when you got paper and shit and this, that, and the third, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? When he ready to stunt, he know how to stunt. You see, this is what that's hip hop though. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what hip hop is. The gear, you know what I'm saying? The flexing and shit and this, that, and the third. And yeah, but it need to be some consciousness too. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's, a fair balance. You know what I'm saying? In floss and lyrics. Some niggas just floss. And a lot of that shit is fake and a lot of that shit. But, they saying the nigga, yeah, man, that shit was hard. What the nigga, Rick Ross did was hard. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He came through. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that you can bump. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody riding around with that shit, that game talking. No, nobody even want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It don't, you just out of character to diss a motherfucker on the strength of, and again, under the allegation. Yeah. You say it was annoying. Yeah, well, it's going to be annoying. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. It's going to be annoying when a motherfucker flexing. You see? It's going to be annoying, but at the same time, he was talking to a nigga that was talking to him, at the same time, where the fuck do game come in? He ain't even in the beef. Drake didn't call his name. Rick didn't call his name. Where you come from, nigga? Nigga, you out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He just having fun. You know what I'm saying? He just having fun. You feel me? I think it was pretty. I think the shit was pretty decent. You see what I'm saying? I think it's pretty decent because at the same time, while everybody is fucking going back and forth and shit, you feel what I'm saying? He is advertising. Yeah, he advertising for some other shit, making money. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else is in, they going back and forth and shit, fucking up their bag. They, you know what I'm saying? Possibility of fucking up their bag because niggas is throwing all type of mud out there. Game look desperate. You know what I'm saying? Them funds is, yeah. And that's another thing. This nigga Game running around with Diddy. Yeah. He asking in the game, yeah, what game, what's the scam? And why? You see him and Drake, you know what I'm saying, fucking with Diddy. Yeah, and motherfucking Diddy slapping motherfucking Drake to the ground and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you gonna jump in the nigga beef, then why? What was that all about? Holler at Diddy. You see what I'm saying? Why he chose? Unless there's some personal beef that I don't know about. Now it could be a personal beef about, that caused them to come into the game. But like I say, we know why, Rick Ross is here. We know why he here because Dre called the nigga name. You say Game has skin. Yeah. No, I ain't dropping no. He say it's time to drop a diss track. No, he ain't dropping no diss tracks and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, sir. It's all about, moving forward. You feel me? It's all about moving forward. But, it's so, I'm just like I'm saying, it make the nigga look suspect to me. You know what I'm saying? To come out inside with a nigga that's, being accused of pedophilia. But just like they say, the nigga running around with Diddy, and they asked the nigga, I believe DJ Vlad asked that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you was running around with Diddy all summer, nigga. Did you make an album, nigga? Did you do anything? Did you sign a contract? He said, no. We just was going from club to club. I say, oh, okay. You ain't making no music, nigga. You ain't making no music. You ain't got, you ain't got no projects on deck, nigga. What's happening? You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that looked very, yeah. Game bought Diddy a Ferrari. Man, go on. Don't say that, man. Yeah, man, bought that nigga a Ferrari. Oh, no, man. You don't buy no nigga no shit that they can buy for themselves. What kind of shit is that? How you gonna buy something for a motherfucker that he could buy for himself? That shit right there suspect. You know what I'm saying? Saying why don't nobody game on him, talking about don't nobody like him. Man, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, get up there and do what you supposed to be doing. Nigga, writing some lyrics. You see what I'm saying? Write some motherfucking lyrics, nigga. But 50, I mean, yeah, nigga, 50 had you in the chokehold, nigga. I mean, you know, 50 had you in the chokehold, you know? So yeah, when it was time, and my thing is if he in this shit, I mean, why he ain't say nothing to Peace Family? Why he ain't say nothing to Kendrick then? I mean, he must got a personal. But for me, if he had a beef with Rick Ross, why he didn't motherfucking drop nothing sooner? Have he dropped something on him that I'm unaware of and shit? Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. You know, was there something personal going on? I don't know. And so this is what got everybody wondering, like, why is this nigga even in this? You know, and then you gonna come back with some lame shit. That shit was lame, for real. That shit was lame. You know, we know this nigga eat. Wings, stop and shit. We know that. Yeah, we know that. But you know what? Like I say, you know, I like the fact that Rick Ross just laughed his way through the shit. You know what I'm saying? He like fuck it. You know, it's more like it was more of a flex and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a flex. He had the nigga car back there, the one he had on his album. What album was that? Where he had that motherfucking he had that drop top, that red drop top with the gold spokes on that motherfucker, whatever it was. Yeah, and he had the motherfucker back there playing with it and shit, and you know what I'm saying? He got this big ass hanger and shit, yeah, where he flexed. So it wasn't really, you know, but overall, the presentation, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was fresh, the presentation, you know, he ain't out there looking weird like a lot of these niggas is looking weird. You know, they come out there with women clothes on and shit, fingernails done and shit, you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, what is we to say about that? Yeah, the presentation was way more flamboyant. You know, it was way more flamboyant than anything the game even put a yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it. You know, we all know that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, this is just the way that it is. This the way of the world. Yeah, well, you say you put the video about Jesus doesn't answer prayer. Yeah, they say they was looking crazy as hell. You know why they was looking crazy? Because they know it's true. Yeah, they remember that time that and the rent was due, and motherfucker called on Jesus, and motherfucker know, and they know what the end result of that shit was. They know. You see what I'm saying? They know. And so yeah, family. This little beef that's going on, this shit, it's tiring at this point. You see what I'm saying? We believe that, you know, all the lyrics that gonna be spit needed, because you know it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna get even crucial, even more crucial. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna come to a point where, you know, it's gonna get ugly, because it's only so long before, you know, motherfuckers gonna keep jaw jacking. You know, I don't know how it started. They saying that uh they saying that Drake snitched on Kendrick or did some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening to Rick Ross. He was listening to the rap. He said he put a cease and assist on I believe it was French Montana. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? You know, I don't, you know, so you know, I don't know what I'm just listening to the music. You see what I'm saying? And I understand who in the beef. You see what I'm saying? I understand who supposed to be in the beef, and I understand who not supposed to be in the beef. You see what I'm saying? And so that, that is that in a nutshell. You feel me? And so again, listening to it, I believe that Rick Ross came out on top. He did. He came out on top. He flexed on game. He flexed on it. Straight up. He flexed on it. You're like, motherfucker, I'm getting paper. You straight up. And the thing is, he a smarter move. You feel me? He up there advertising. He's saying, you know what? Drake being a top entertainer in the game, because he's an entertainer. And he called my name out, and I'm gonna take the time to capitalize on that. I'm gonna capitalize on it. I'm gonna flex on him because he's already he's scarred. And so he really can't focus on Rick Ross because Kendrick Lamar then scarred him and shit. And so this motherfucker Drake, see, that's the thing. They say you can't fight so many battles at one time. You can't. And that was his problem. He got too many motherfuckers on his head. And he don't have no firepower. Yeah. He don't have no firepower to deal with all them niggas. And they straight street niggas, regardless of whatever they're gonna deal with him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna deal with him on that level. And motherfucker, you're not really from an American city. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not hating on, it is what it is. Toronto, yeah, I know y'all get down and you know what I'm saying, but motherfucker, no, it ain't like none of these motherfucking cities over here. You see what I'm saying? No, sir, don't believe it. And so you wanna cross motherfuckers like you cross the border. And motherfuckers not gonna tolerate that. They not gonna tolerate that. So, on that point, they gonna gang up on you. Now it's gonna be a few motherfuckers, because they pockets is low. Yeah. He called out too many motherfuckers. And motherfucker, and he calling out that motherfucker up there in Toronto the weekend. This a R&B motherfucker. He didn't, they didn't shot. And from my understanding, they've been going back and forth, but they ain't even playing up there. They ain't playing. They done shot the security guards and shit, and I say, goddamn. Now how, y'all? I mean, goddamn. Why y'all shooting up the security guards? I'm like, goddamn, these motherfuckers just out here, trying to get a check and shit to feed their family. And instead of y'all, and I'm not advocating no violence at all. We didn't have enough motherfuckers getting hurt and shit in this game. It should be hip hop. It should be about lyrics. Who got the best motherfucking lyrics? It's a shame that a lot of this shit had to come to the airwaves like this. But if a motherfucker, hey, it is what it is. It's a shame that this shit got to come to the airwaves, but we know where this can go. We done seen this shit time and time again. And, I really don't want to see, nobody get hurt for real, because it's going to fuck the game already fucked up, and so to have a major, yeah, he did. Drake called him out, told the motherfucker go make some drums and shit. Yeah. So they on his head. They on his head. It's going, and so he making it hard. He making it hard. He making it hard for himself. He ain't gonna be able to touch down too many places without a hell of an entourage. You're not gonna be able to touch down because you're gonna be under threat. That's the crazy shit about that. You put yourself under threat because some motherfuckers gonna take that shit personal. They're gonna take that shit personal, especially here now west. They're gonna take that shit personal, So hold on, family. Yeah, so yeah, he making it, where he ain't gonna even be able to step down no goddamn where. Motherfuckers gonna be looking for his ass. And so that's fucked up. You calling motherfuckers out like that, where you think you gonna do shows at? Now he could come in there with with his entourage, but certain cities they gonna take that, you ain't gonna be able to bring enough motherfuckers in. And why would you come under the threat like that? Being under threat or losing your motherfucking life because you bumping your gums. You're not hard like that. You're not hard like that. And so, yeah, this shit could get, and Rick Ross don't want to beef. He getting paper. When you getting paper, you don't give a fuck. You ain't got to beef with a motherfucker. You know when a motherfucker, see, I'm going to tell y'all this. And I want y'all to hear me out. Yeah. No. Uh-uh. You're not going to make it. You're not going to, no. It's a whole lot of cities. It's a whole lot of cities. You're not going to come. And once you disrespect, you might as well keep on moving. You might as well keep on moving. For real. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can keep on moving. Yeah. But so it's turning up, and like I say, they shooting the goddamn security guards. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on with y'all motherfuckers? You beefing up there with the Weeknd, two R&B niggas. And I'm thinking to myself, like, goddamn, you motherfuckers talking about hip hop and drill, drill rap niggas. These R&B motherfuckers is more violent than the goddamn drill rappers. Goddamn. Yeah, these motherfucking R&B motherfuckers more violent than the fucking the drill rappers. Shooting the security guard and shit. I say, goddamn. You gonna shoot this motherfucker, and he out there just trying to get a check, and I tell you what, I bet you they ain't got no security guards up there. I wouldn't go up there. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be a security guard no motherfucking way, but I'm just saying, for a motherfucker trying to get a check, I'd be like, fuck that. I'm not going up there to get no check, and you motherfucker shooting in the security guard. Fuck it, you looking for him. What the fuck? I'm just out here trying to get a check, motherfucker. You gonna pop me? And I'm just in, motherfucker, you should have let me know you was about, you motherfucker, see, you gone, I'm off duty. What? Oh, you here to do what? Oh, I'm off duty, motherfucker. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, this motherfucker don't give a fuck about me. Your motherfucker don't give a fuck about me. But, at the end of the day, I just, this is getting whack. It's getting a little whack. Kendrick, then obviously he didn't bested Drake. And Drake can't do it. He might as well tap the fuck on out. He might as well, somebody should have told him. I don't know who was, putting that motherfucking power pack on his back to go out there and battle all them motherfuckers. I don't know who told him that. And so, and I told y'all before it even got started, when Kendrick, before he even responded, I say, you know what? That shit he put on Future song, I say that was bait. You can go back and watch. I say, you know what? And I told on that video, I say, you know what? He better hope that, Kendrick ain't plotted this shit out and already got them songs. And he had it just like that. He had already made the raps. And I figured that. I say, you know what? He just want him to bite. And then he gonna run on him because he know he need a ghostwriter. You feel me? He know he need a ghostwriter. And so if them motherfucking ghostwriters ain't writing fast enough, ain't responding fast enough, he gonna buckle him. And that's exactly what he did. He buckled his ass. He wasn't prepared for all of that. And so that's the end of that. But hopefully, they can move, because I'm gonna deal with this on another level. the powers to be gonna try to move on Kendrick. They're gonna try to move on him. And I'm just putting it out there. And this is not to, but he's strategic, and he should see that, the powers to be gonna try to move on him, because that's how they is about, they little plants and the motherfuckers that's, that they didn't put in there and shit, this, that, and the third. And his Drake Ashkenazi background, which I'm gonna talk about, which not too many people is talking about. That element is still a card to be played. And so at this point, Drake can't beat him. So Kendrick gonna have to be careful about, the other plants in the game, music execs and all of that shit. Yeah. And, you're going to have to be careful. All right, family. We got a hell of a lineup tonight. Don't you go nowhere. Come right black. I got some fire. We're going to continue on. We're going to talk about J. Cole, and we're going to continue on with this topic, family. Hit some of them links. Support the general. We got some fire going down on Patreon. Come on over there, and we're going to talk about some very serious situations that's going on with the brother that was shot down there in Florida. Let's talk about that. Okay, family. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.